You know what needs to be done. You've read the books, watched the videos, planned the strategies. You have the knowledge, the skills, the blueprint for change. Yet, here you are, stuck, paralyzed by the very clarity you claim to seek. Let's be direct. This isn't about laziness. It's not a lack of discipline you're facing, nor is it a simple absence of motivation. Those are comfortable lies we tell ourselves to avoid the real truth. The problem runs far deeper. It's a primal, visceral fear, a profound reluctance to confront something inherent in every meaningful action. The truth is, you're afraid, not of the task itself, but of what doing the task forces you to confront within yourself. You're afraid of potential failure, that harsh, undeniable proof that your efforts might not be enough, that your vision might crumble. You're afraid of judgment, the raised eyebrows, the quiet whispers, the validation that others might have been right about your limitations. Most profoundly, you're afraid of shattering the idealized image of your own potential, that perfect, untarnished version of yourself that lives only in the realm of inaction. Inaction feels safer. It protects that fragile potential, those grand dreams, from the harsh reality of execution. It's a comfortable, suffocating cocoon. The problem is not a lack of information. You don't need another seminar, another podcast, another article telling you what to do. You already possess the necessary knowledge. Your issue isn't clarity. It's the courage to act on the clarity you already possess. The crucial step is moving from knowing to doing. Needing more clarity is often a self-deception, a sophisticated excuse. It's a comfortable stall tactic, allowing you to remain in the perceived safety of preparation. This isn't about gaining more insight. It's about developing the fortitude to execute what you already know to be true. The answers are not out there. They are within your will to act. True action demands a letting go. It requires you to shed the idealized, comfortable version of yourself you've been holding on to. You must embrace the reality of your current situation, flaws and all. This means moving beyond the fantasy of what you could be and stepping into the messy truth of who you are, right now. Staying in the comfort zone allows that fantasy of potential to persist, untouched and untarnished. It's a gilded cage where your dreams never have to face the light of day.
Action, by its very nature, exposes the vulnerability of failure, of imperfection. It forces you to confront your limitations, your missteps, your human fallibility.
Your stagnation isn't due to a lack of ability. It's a deep-seated fear of change, a resistance to the identity shift that real progress demands. Be honest with yourself about your so-called productivity. How much of it is actually avoidance? How much of your time is spent in activities that offer an illusion of progress? Overthinking, endless planning, consuming vast amounts of content, these often feel productive. They give you the dopamine hit of perceived progress, but they are traps. These activities offer a deceptive sense of forward motion. They keep you busy, engaged, but critically, they keep you safe from the real risk. They allow you to avoid putting yourself in a vulnerable position where real stakes exist. True growth demands exposure to risk, to uncertainty, to the possibility of being wrong. Risk is not something to be avoided. It's a necessary component of growth, a prerequisite for any meaningful transformation. You cannot evolve without embracing it. The insidious nature of comfort is that it slowly, quietly, but relentlessly ruins your life. It doesn't happen with a bang, but with a slow, suffocating whisper. Years pass by. You continue to think, to prepare, to wait for the perfect moment, the perfect plan, the perfect feeling. But the perfect never arrives. The pain of staying the same eventually, inevitably, outweighs the fear of change. But for many, this critical turning point arrives too late. Don't become one of those who wait until the well is dry, until the opportunities have passed, until regret becomes a permanent resident. The cost of inaction is too high. The discomfort of growth is a temporary payment for a lifetime of expansion. The comfort of stagnation is a slow, agonizing death of potential. Clarity does not precede action, it follows it. You don't wait for the fog to lift to start your journey. You start walking, and the fog begins to dissipate, with every step. Confidence is not a prerequisite for doing. It is a byproduct of doing. You gain certainty through execution, not through introspection alone. Waiting to feel ready is a deceptive trap. It's an excuse designed to keep you comfortable, to prevent you from ever truly starting. Ready is a myth. Confidence shows up after you move, after you commit, after you stumble and get back up. It's earned on the battlefield of effort, not in the quiet halls of planning. Embrace messy action over perfect intention. Stop seeking perfection and start seeking progress. Imperfection is the birthplace of all true accomplishment. Start moving, even if it feels clumsy, awkward, or wrong. The act of doing itself will begin to align your path and reveal the next steps. Let's simplify this. Identify one specific action, just one. That thing you've been avoiding, procrastinating, or preparing for. Now, here's the key. Execute it badly, quickly. Don't aim for perfection, aim for completion. Get it done, even if it's ugly. Detach your personal identity from the outcome of this action. Your worth is not tied to whether it succeeds perfectly or fails miserably. The focus here isn't on achieving immediate perfection or a grand victory. The focus is purely on breaking inertia, on proving to yourself that you are capable of movement. You are not the result of your actions. You are the person willing to act, willing to try, willing to put yourself out there. That is your true identity. You are not broken. You are not behind. You are not incapable. Your current state of choice, even if you've been making it unconsciously. You are choosing safety over truth, comfort over courage. But every choice has consequences, and the consequences of inaction are insidious and destructive. How much longer are you willing to wait? How many more opportunities will you let slip by while you gather more clarity or wait to feel ready? Here's an unconventional call to action. Don't just watch another video. Take one single step, however small or imperfect, in the next 5 minutes. Subscribe to this channel only if you are genuinely challenged, truly uncomfortable, and ready to face the truth. Not if you're looking to be soothed or coddled. My commitment is to offer you truth, not superficial motivation, to push you forward, not to tell you what you want to hear. So, how much longer are you willing to wait for the life you already know you should be living? The choice is yours, and the time is now.